Can't tell if I'm alive or not. Like, this thing's actually really annoying. Check. So I am live right now, but YouTube's just being stupid. All right, whatever. It is what it is. All right, it is what it is. All right. I'm trying to check if everything's good. First, let me make sure my audio's good. Cool. My audio's on. All levels are good. I sound decent, I think. Hopefully, this won't be so scuffed like the last stream I did. Oh god, I can't believe I fucked that up that bad. Oh, but it's time. It is time. 2.1 is here. Acheron is here. I'm not pulling on her yet because I'm waiting until next week before I pull for her because what's it called? I'm not just going for her, I'm going for her light cone as well. And it's gonna be a fun time. It's gonna be a fun time. By next week I should have about close to 200 pulls. Cause I will buy some wishes. But yeah, hopefully I can get her and her light cone. Hopefully I don't absolutely horrendously down bad fail and lose the 50-50 and lose the 75-25. Right? But hopefully it'll work out in my favor. But now YouTube is being really weird. So if the chat is being stupid, because YouTube Studio is not really working, so need to make sure that, yeah, so hopefully the chats show up so I can read them, but it is what it is. No, let's do a lucky tempo right now. Imagine yeah, but I got a good night's sleep well. All right, but enough wasting time. We're all here for the goodness, the goodies. We're here for the goodies. And that is the story, bro. I've heard this version's hype. Like the story in this is insane. So I'm actually ready. Well, because of the fucking drip marketing and all the leaks, we can assume Robin and in turn Firefly is alive, right? But I don't know. I guess we'll have some type of idea in the story. So let's continue. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to talk to our Aventurine.
Oh, is that a stain? I like this coat.
Anyways, let's talk to this fucker.
Ah, friend.
Don't call me that.
Wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this.
Why does he always do that? Oh, friend. Like, bro, I'm not your friend. You're literally part of the IRS. We ain't friends, bro.
Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her. The famous singer, Robin.
But how is that possible, my guy?
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC, so they'd never lie.
But I'm curious, right? I'm curious. So before this, you had the option to not follow Aventurine and just go out the door. So if you did do that, would this have started differently, or would you be forced into the scene regardless? That is something I'm curious about, but it is what it is.
This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. authorized by the Garden of Recollection and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Rangers were outsiders this whole time?
Okay. I mean, to be fair, we don't really know what's going on.
A solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone inside a family dream. Any person in distress will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission.
So the family is just like the leader of a cult.
Friend, the only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter. An unsought guest. An emanator who hides her true identity.
So we're really trying to paint the picture that Akron is like the end all, like she's the weak link here. She's the one people we should be keeping an eye on. But I still think it's this dude, right? Because the thing is, everyone else is saying that she's the bad person, but she herself has not given us a reason to think that. Whereas this dude, he's just sus. He really is just is. Did I really just say he really is just is? That's weird.
Alfred's death was a foregone conclusion. And Robin? Her misfortune was staring right at her. Who will be the next to die?
See, and this is just a little side comment. This is why I don't like that they always drip market every single character. Because I saw the drip marketing and, like, you know, some of the leaks, I'm like 90% convinced Robin is alive. So like this whole thing of like who's next to die, I don't care. Like, cause I know she's probably gonna live, right? I feel like with certain characters, they should just wait and not drip market them. Like imagine if they didn't drip market Robin, they just drip marketed Boot Hill, right? And everybody's thinking, oh, so there's only one character for 2.2. And then after this is resolved, they wait like 2 weeks after this is resolved, after 2.1, and then they drip market Robin, and then that'd be like a better situation. But that's just my opinion. That really is just one side of the story.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time, and I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda.
And the question is, what is yours?
Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows, right?
Look, I'm gonna keep it 100% real. If I had to pick sides, I'd pick the demon lady who can slice through dimensions. That's just me. I'm gonna keep it real. That's just me.
Who's to say there isn't an even deeper conspiracy lurking beneath the surface?
Memo Keeper, I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one, and there's no sign of any distortion grafting on.
The IPC is not the Garden, and there are real limits to what they can actually do, but you know all this. Friend, let's not beat around the bush here. The thing is, I want to reach out personally to team up with the Astral Express. I told you, I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy.
I'm not sure about that one, buddy.
I just came to Penacony for work. I'm here to retrieve some lost property for the IPC, if you catch my drift. I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death.
Okay.
It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
Can you, like, address me anything other than friend? Like, straight up. I'm trying to make sure I can see the chat. Because, I don't know, YouTube's being kind of stupid for me. Alright. I've got something on right now. What kind of help?
I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Once I find a weak point, the IPC will have plenty of means. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin. While also gaining a valuable bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table.
Okay.
Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment.
But I'm willing to bet, not just because of the dream market, I'm willing to bet she's alive because I can't feasibly believe that if you die in a dream, you die in real life. Because this is all supposed to be a dream. So I don't physically believe that Firefly and Robin are just dead, right? I don't think you can kill somebody in a dream. I think they even said at one point that you can't die in a dream. Maybe that demon thing was special, but I don't know. Something in me is just telling me that you can't die in a dream.
This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family, so they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you, and the Harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice, and I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC. It's what you call a win-win situation.
You want to take advantage? That's quite literally what he's doing. It's way above my pay. Honestly, it kind of is.
Don't worry, just head back and talk things over with your companions.
That's something like Welt and Hibiko need to figure out.
That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh, and take this. A thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it.
Wow, this man just gave me some lunch money.
So long, friend. I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with everyone.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
Yeah, it's one thing.
What now? What are your plans?
Talk to Welt and Himiko.
Black Swan. What is she thinking?
God damn, she's so fine. Anyways.
On the surface, this doesn't look like a bad deal for you. But Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but judging by your reaction, he may have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic. Aventurine is no fool, and working with him definitely has its dangers.
Let it decide for me. I guess for Firefly.
That is something I agree on. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern. As for the other questions...
Did death kill
I'm not
Robin?
sure the two cases were committed by the same culprit, but that massive wound looked like its winged blade. We've all witnessed it in action before. Plus, it seems unlikely that there would be two lethal entities loose in the dreamscape.
Do you think this is connected to Acheron?
Sorry, I can't answer that question. That ranger is shrouded in mystery. I'm afraid no one is capable of providing an answer.
Okay.
But without a doubt, she is the most special guest at this banquet. It's like Aventurine said just then. It's best to keep your distance from her.
But she's so hot. Like, I can't, like, come on, bro.
Two victims appearing one after the other in a very short time span, in and of itself, that's very unusual. Two possibilities. The collapse of...
Besides, you're the last person to say that. Didn't you mind fuck her before we got here?
Making death extremely agitated and weakening the family's protections. Or everything has been planned out and executed by someone. If someone has chosen these victims deliberately, first a smuggler, then a family celebrity, then this murderer's motives are worth thoroughly chewing over.
Okay.
It's all happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companions. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion. Come, this way. It's a short walk. Don't get lost.
You know what? I'm gonna try to make this as continual as possible. We're gonna use Fire Trailblazer. And we're just gonna steal everything from Japart so that he's actually usable. There we go. Oh wait, I switched out Ru on May. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. There we go. Wow, Sam really fucked this place up.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the reality that happened, and it won't fade from our minds just because we wake up. But follow your heart and don't be afraid. We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths, and ultimately, all we leave behind are precious memories. Hold on just a sec.
God, you know, Black Swan, you should have a side business of writing fortunes and fortune cookies.
Gift. If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf. I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
That's it? That's all you give me? How about some, I mean, maybe, if you really feel bad, maybe, you and I could grab some coffee one time, you know what I mean? That wouldn't be too bad.
Then, I've something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward to them.
Okay, damn, I'm so famous. So antsy, huh? Just let me know if you need me. I'm back. Don't worry, I'm alive. She's really bad, did she? Anyway, same with delegates. Somewhere near the clocky star statue later.
A family rep.
Is Himiko okay? A family rep. Was it Sunday? Is Sunday trying to start shit?
So much has happened.
Wait for everyone to arrive. Okay. I'm actually so excited. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Do you still dream, Hunter? Of those slain by your hand?
Oh fuck. Sam Zakharov? Oh shit's about to go crazy. Aww. Days ago. That was such a tease. What the fuck? I was actually hyped for that. Oh, so they're not gonna off-screen my guy?
The outcome has already been determined.
But I'm so confused. They did a trailer. They set this guy up so much. They hyped this dude up so much, and then they just killed him. Did nothing with this dude. Why invest so much to a character that you're just gonna kill with no screen time at all? I don't get that, but whatever. We got Mr. Duke Inferno over here, Mr. Off-screened.
You're still alive, as are you.
Oh, they're still alive.
We still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box behind, and then go.
Choice. The bloody trail of the destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that Eon, you won't get special treatment.
Ranger, you tread the narrow path of the hunt. You could never understand. We come from the fire, and are born bathed in fire. We spread, burn, and destroy, until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground.
Yeah.
Burning forms the entire life of a fire demon, from the beginning to the end. We are born to die, just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth. All things are created for the destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, and just as I was, they are flames that have yet to burn white hot. They're still young,
So all those people we saw are considered his children? Did he rescue them or something?
but my flames are faint, and time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? I plan to bring purgatory with me there, and before that, I must surpass you.
Why?
because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have.
Okay.
Emanator.
So this man's really like, nah, this ain't how it's gonna end.
Hide your true identity. Draw that sword.
So which path is she an emanator for? Because he was talking about the hunt.
Remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
Yeah, so she really did try to talk him out of like, nah, like, I'm not trying to kill you, but like, this dude was like, nah, I live and die by my way. And if today's the day I'm gonna die, then today's the day I'm gonna die. I respect that.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen.
All right. I accept.
You shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your bottomless dream.
A bottomless dream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
Gently rests on the hilt of her sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow. May death be the end of your boundless dream, guiding you back to the waking world.
So it's still in question which path she actually chooses to
I
follow.
still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
That's the biggest, bro.
My time.
That's the biggest flex. She's like, nah, it ain't your time to die, so I ain't gonna pull the sword out. That's the biggest flex. What the fuck? The dude, I could have really said, nah, you can't handle this, so I ain't gonna whip it out. I ain't gonna whip this out because you can't handle this. It ain't your time yet.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why?
Oh, so okay, so I was wondering, why is Sam trying to kill us? I thought like MC and like the Stellar Hunters were kind of boys.
Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
Destiny Slip. Elio?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that,
You did not.
beyond that is unnecessary.
You did not get Acheron on the first temple. You lucky bastard. I'm waiting a week. I'm waiting till next week because I'm saving up, right? By next week, I'm going to have probably about 200 pulls. I'm going to pull for Acheron and her light cone. I'm on 50-50 for both. You have the luck of a god.
There is but a single destiny from which no one can escape. And until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this, so it's time for me to inquire. Who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
Okay.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I'm wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder that I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all. Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things. Which is why,
I have
rather
lost,
than memories, I'm
I think, two
accustomed to
50/50s.
using emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor.
No way. Oh, so she knows? Next year it just turned out to be Genji.
How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time.
Yeah, it's not his time yet.
I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
Okay.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
So the Stellar Hunters really aren't beefing with the Astral Express. I mean, I guess we could figure that out with Kafka, but like, yeah. I would say, for me, 2.2 is an easy hard skip because I already have like 3 busted harmony characters and I don't care about Boo Hill. 2.2 is an easy hard skip for me, which is why I'm pulling on the light cone. If you're skipping 2.2, the light cone might not be a bad idea, but I once again, good night's sleep well is perfectly fine.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
Wow, I'm just so popular. Everybody wants me.
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way, but as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that is yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
I knew it.
Bro, I'm just Akron is like just a bunch of question marks. Like, what is going on with this chick?
Hang on. I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you?
Wow.
I don't. Never have.
That's some deep shit.
I was born without the ability to till I turn to ash. So, I really envy you.
I think that's the most emotional I've ever heard Sam. That's actually like kind of depressing.
Is that so? Then you're already living in the waking world.
Bro, so much is happening.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape. Just like that memo keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Let's recap everything then. The Trailblazer just reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony's going to turn into a bloodbath.
But the murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation. After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
Aventry's on guard because of Acheron. He really is.
Indeed. He was particularly concerned about that Galaxy Ranger.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt that Aventurine's reasons for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
Honestly, no.
At this point, I'm afraid the only ones we can trust are ourselves.
Yeah, Himiko's actually kind of right. Because everyone outside of us has lied to each other, has lied to us. Like, everyone who isn't the four of us has lied to me, or has lied to us. Aventurine, Black Swan, Acheron to some extent, but at least with Acheron, it wasn't overt. Like, she wasn't trying to hide herself. She's just existing and she's doing her own thing, and then everybody's just telling us to not trust her. That's why I'm like, there's two sides to every story. She hasn't personally given me a reason to distrust her, which is why I'm not gonna just flat out distrust her. I don't trust Aventurine because this dude is like slick. He's always trying to find some loophole and everything. And then Miss Black Swan straight up just lied to us and was working with Aventurine. That's why I don't completely trust her either. I trust her more than Aventurine, but like, yeah.
Look, let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth. I've still got this sense of foreboding. It's like we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy even after everything that's happened.
This time we're playing the role of a real detective. But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Aventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Aventurine, well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Aventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally. We also need to keep a certain distance from the family. Never let them get too close. Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why, but there's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here, and I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. He's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
You can bully me whenever. It's fine. Let's focus on the big. It's fine. I got a lot of them too.
No, I can't accept this. Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
We'll collaborate. Yeah, that's not really a good thing. 100,000 credits. That's it. Should I say that? I'm saying that. Same performance from you guys.
Looks like Aventurine is...
I actually got 200,000 credits. That's funny.
Let's tell everyone about it.
Time to waste money, buddy! Remember to bring more next time!
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But it also can't be anything too out in the open.
Perhaps he's going for Acheron? It's definitely not the Express. Perhaps he's going for...
Aventurine has devoted considerable attention to her. But this Galaxy Ranger, we know hardly anything about her, and can't rush to any conclusions. He's definitely going for the family, and it's just a matter of how. The harmony is strong in Penacony, and almost impossible to take on head-to-head. The fact that the IPC dispatched Aventurine shows that they do not intend to simply play by the book here. I'm just speculating. In any case, we have to be careful when handling Aventurine. He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike. Also, he's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Very true.
Aventurine said something that concerns me. He accused that Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever, but said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or why he was stalking you.
I mean, I think he said something. I mean, He said it has something to do with the Stellon in the beginning. Am I wrong? I feel like I'd be a hot commodity when people find out that I'm basically a walking nuke.
It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
He definitely has other plans. Could he be bluffing? Maybe.
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone. However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
Surprisingly, yeah, she's very gentle. Okay, I can't seem to remember.
That fits the stereotype of a Galaxy Ranger to a T. They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Why is it that when it comes to Acheron, there are so many texts in red? I don't get that. Bro, I need lore on Acheron, like, right now.
I hope it's not too soon to bring it up, but I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well. Somewhere. That everything's just some horrible prank. Because aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this? Shouldn't only good things happen here? Whenever I see the Grand Theater...
See, March, as much as I hate to say it, March and I are on the same wavelength. We're in a dream, bro. How are we supposed to die in a dream?
Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC. Everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us. We're all... Aw, what a mess. I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down. But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that he witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here. One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel?
That's what I'm saying, because her physical body is still there. So, like, what? She's like some kind of coma?
How about we split off into two groups? There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Worth focusing on? Oh. No problem. I'll leave it to you then.
What was that about?
Aw, I thought I'd finally get to see Himiko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep it.
Well, okay, what's happening?
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
Honored guest. Holy shit! Oh, whoa! This is something I was a dynamic between these two.
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
What the fuck? Why is she talking so casually with this? Do they know each other?
forgive me. My name is Welt Yang.
Okay, I guess
I'm
not.
one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation Gang.
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Oh, whoa. So what, she's saying that, well, how strong is Welt?
Keen intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane.
Well, this man can actually summon a black. That's actually kind of
You
badass.
surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Holy shit! Bro, was Welt always this badass? This man straight up was like, yo, tell us who you are, or I'm about to suck you with this black hole, bitch. Oh man. Why are you raging? What happened?
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request.
So is this like, so is this like canon? Welt is stronger than Acheron? Like this is canonically true. Welt is stronger than how strong is Welt, bro? Like, this dead ass. How strong is this dude?
I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy. And that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions, such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board.
Yeah, so she knows.
Is he okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
Wow, she really cares about me.
He's fine. Let's stick with the topic. Gaining my trust all depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze.
Really?
That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
Damn.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up? No, 4 cups.
That's the name of a drink. Wake the Heck Up. What? That's an odd name for a drink. And Walt is really out here being like, yo, Akron, these are my terms. You gonna listen to me? We gonna do this. I run the shit. Damn. I knew Welch was strong, but how fucking strong is this dude?
Because the conversation coming up will last forever.
I wish you luck, bro. That sounds like a mission.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams, only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
Bro, what is up with Akron?
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist. An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet.
I'm okay. Don't tell me what it is, but okay, I'm probably gonna rage soon.
Memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Okay.
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra.
Dubra.
Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
Okay, what are those redacted parts?
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storm.
Why stop at E3, bro? Go for S5. Bro, go all out. Go for S5. No, listen to me. That's horrible advice. Spend within your means.
Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary. I alone am enough.
Who is that?
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short.
Who is she talking to?
There's nobody else
I
here,
just realized
so
that.
there's no need to be delicate.
Who is she talking? She'd save a
In
lot more
fact,
time.
I
She'd
think
just
I'd
shut up
better
and
go
went through the
all out.
memories. Okay, what was that?
What happened?
Okay, now everything's
The
redacted.
memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony. That's a fact. And that's how it should have gone. But along the way, it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you?
Hmm?
Who are you?
Who's that?
It's...
Was that a voice I was supposed to recognize?
Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
Who the fuck are the Cremators?
My name is Constance. A
Oh,
pleasure
Constance.
to meet you.
So she was the girl that was in the
We're supposed
trailer.
to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
So she's Constance is directly talking to her.
But that seems unrealistic. Dolly is not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me.
Okay.
I wish you unforgettable memories.
Oh,
This is such an odd sequence. I'm just trying to take everything in.
a phone. Wanna listen in?
Switch into Aventure's. Okay, so this is the thing they showed where they're going to switch to Aventure's
A few
POV.
days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian
Akron said
sovereignty
we want another day.
has hereby
I know
been
I know
established
Black Swan said a
and
fat
shall
no to that.
take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress. The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extreme. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia. Sigonia.
Is that Aventurine?
Ravenous eye of the storm, spurned by all the gods.
Is that Aventurine's mom? What is going on? We're just learning everybody's backstories.
Lightning, but not rain. Blood, but not tears. You beat us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked earth. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy three eyes.
Bro, is she like baptizing this dude? What is she saying?
When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly.
Yeah, I'm assuming a lot is gonna happen in this story. I'm expecting this. I'm expecting a lot of emotions as well.
I don't ask for a peaceful death. Just for you to tell me, does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me,
whether this life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Raining?
I'm legit trying to make sense of this. Like, there's so much going on.
Raining! It's true! Those outworlders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Back home. Gaiathra Triclops. You came.
Is it really that bad? Goddamn.
Do you hear that?
Don't tell me what happened. I wanna see what happened. I wanna see what happens.
Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avgen. My boy.
So was that Avenging's actual name? Avgen?
May the goddess Gaiathra close her eyes 3 times. Keep your blood eternally pulsing.
Jesus Christ.
Let your journey
What is the story? I'm gonna go through a lot. Jesus Christ.
and your schemes.
I'm ready. I'm ready for this.
Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
Kakavasha, child blessed by Gaiathra.
Time to wake up, gambler.
What was that voice? So that really was adventuring.
I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon. How is it? Find anything?
Just as you guessed.
Oh, this is the guy
Nobody
again.
outside knows about
I forgot him and Dr. Ratio were working together.
Aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They are still streaming the
I don't know why I didn't
rehearsal
recognize his
ceremony,
voice.
Using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. Who could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family? Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself.
But why are some words bolded,
Until I discovered
different
that I couldn't
colors? Like,
actually
what?
die.
Like,
Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. And that's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Then you must have heard about the Memory Zone meme. When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. He must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho. But I have to admit, the case should be easy to crack. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene.
huh? Why do you say it like that? You said this murderer is a psycho, and why do you say it like that?
It's just that their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think. It's too rare an opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony.
So Robin can't actually sing, she's just using the power of harmony?
If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family. Or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her, but she died. Right before my very eyes.
Wait, you saw her get killed?
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness,
Bruh.
has tentatively accepted.
Sadly, I still play Genshin, not as much as I did before, and honestly, I'm legit just doing it to build random characters.
Regrettably,
Like I just built Eula again using the new like that fucking March set, whatever, and I'm just planning to just use Eula. I don't know, I don't play it that much. I play it like twice a week. I don't play it that much anymore.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. Starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular of Penacony, you're dreaming.
Love that.
But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday?
Sunday.
Called it.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
I fucking love Dr. Aisha. This dude is so prideful.
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio, I'm convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands. Well, without any further ado, let's set off. Lead the way. The show is about to begin.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress? I like this metaphor. I dealt with the warlords of the Amanicus star system not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday, and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never.
I just play as like something to distract myself. When I have nothing else, when I literally have nothing else to play, I just turn it on for like half an hour and play it.
Hey Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
I haven't spent money in the game in like 3 months now, and I'm still not going to.
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
Hmm?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
Alright, so now we're going on Ventry's side. Change your POV to your story, you can select here. You see stars. Okay, cool. It's our reason adventuring. That's actually cool. I actually like that they added this to the story.
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to
Bro.
bring him the suspect. My name is Rachel.
Why is a toddler the bodyguard for a fortress? Like, why is a little shit the bodyguard of the security of a fortress?
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
Right, and as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr. Sunday waiting.
But you're the one that's yapping.
It seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
Dr. Ratio has some top tier insults. I love him.
A dead end?
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with the mechanisms hidden in these nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be controlled. On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also use brute force.
Yeah, I don't think that's a good idea. Is there a chest in here? Aha, there is.
This is hardly enough for a seat at the table.
Oh, more of the wall walking?
A reward with no risk? I'll take it.
Where am I going?
The bigger the risk, better the reward.
What the fuck is that? Fuck it, let's fight it.
Feeling lucky.
I want to use adventuring.
Everyone's a customer.
No dirty tricks, all right. Hedge your bets. Spend freely.
Existence is unity.
I'm curious.
Garden.
So which path should I choose in MOC? So which path should I choose in MOC? Nihility.
Waiting means change.
Acheron's best team is 1 Nihility and Sparkle. Or if you don't have Sparkle, just use Acheron and 2 Nihilities. Like use Silverwolf, or not Silverwolf, use Pela and like, I don't know, Sampo or Gwenevin if you have them. And then you're chilling.
All will be swept away by the wind.
Watch your head. No dirty tricks.
I was right. It does overcap. Bro, how much effect res does this guy have?
Sure, I'll play along. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Cutting the net.
This guy takes no damage.
Good times. Time to say bye. Boom.
Hedge your bets.
Oh, perfect. Black Swan, Palo, Acheron. That's like golden.
Spend freely.
Your Acheron is gonna kill it.
Stand still.
Sure, I'll play.
Relax.
Forget your walk.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
May as well kill them all.
Hedge your bet.
Stand still.
Turn out your pockets. Happy New Year!
Fortune follows luck. Just like it always does.
That could be good for Clara. Oh shit.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
No. Aventurine is actually like low key. Aventurine might be better than Fushuan. Like low key, he might actually be better than Fushuan.
Eternal.
I'm still not pulling for him. Now I'm saving up for Topaz. Topaz will be the next character I get. I do not care.
Time to say bye. Boom.
What the fuck? What the hell? This thing over here is doing some fucking Tai Chi. Oh, god damn it.
Six nightingales facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
Different directions.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
There are no eagles in the five families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
Dr. Rish. This man truly doesn't give a fuck. He's like, if your intelligence is lower than mine, I don't like being around you. I fucking love this dude. Go, so I have to arrange it this way. How's it looking? So, looking in this direction. Yeah, so this one's like this. That's fine. And that's fine. And over here. Yeah, this one should be like that. Then these two should be like this. Oh, whoops.
Just as I thought. Here's the correct answer.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
Really? Well, I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
Oh, doctor ratio.
Oh, impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do you need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same. Let's head down.
Yep. Okay, can't go that way.
Hold on.
Huh? What's wrong?
No, but this door is locked.
My friend? Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him.
But who is this guy, God?
If I'm not wrong, we need to find a way to open this door in the hall, or this place will be our prison.
Oh, an escape room. My favorite.
Get serious. I've no time for games. Let's head back. The hint is probably in that prominent sandpit.
Wow. That's an enormous sandpit. I'd love to build a tall building for myself. Once I have enough savings.
Okay.
Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was here last time. Right, Doctor?
Of course. Let's look around. When I see it, I will know it.
Fine. Fine. Why do I feel that we're pursuing a degree in burglary now?
Because we technically are. Yeah, can I get past this guy without fighting him? There we go.
Found it. This is it.
Okay. So now we have to get up there. Lovely. Nope, 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 nope. Mother filled. Pretty fun. Just one shot with them that you can be dying. That's yeah, no. That skill is fucking. That skill is peak with Acheron. She's gonna make Simuni a fucking joke, which is nice because I'm gonna have to start farming that new planner set. Did I fuck up? No, okay. Hold on. So I guess now that we're here, I have to go this way. Nope, 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 nope. Well, wrong button. Nope. That's useless. Yay, finally.
Huh. And the nameplate reads Gulliver's Arch. Well, I'm amazed you can remember something this tiny. You know, this reminds me of a tunnel I once saw that could shrink people who passed through it.
If I were you, I would shut my mouth. It's wise to remain silent when you should.
Dr. Ratio is taking no bullshit from Aventurine.
Oh, this reminds me of one of those building toys. You know, with the blocks. I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking chips.
This dude really just says what's on his mind.
Oh, look. The gap is closed. And it fits perfectly. So, what's next?
We're scored in the sandpit now? Holy shit.
Oh, good heavens. Did I shrink? Am I still in a dream?
Dude, Dr. Rachel's huge. What the hell?
Indeed.
What the fuck?
Oh, Doctor, you're...
What is this, flushed away?
It's me! Down here! In the sand pit! Oh, actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just like that.
This dude really does have a way to just make any position work in his favor.
Oh, fine. I was just kidding. Let's find a way to open the door.
Sir? Excuse me, sir. That's a wall you're walking into. Sir? Sir? That's the wall you're walking into, sir. I can't tell if they designed it this way or if this is just legit a malfunction in the brain. Or like a bug. Anyways. I'm industrial pride. Okay. I guess the wait. We got dudes T-posing over here. Oh wait, that's the first I've ever seen that. That's the first time I've ever seen a game developer intentionally design NPCs T-pose. They're legit just T-posing over here. What the hell? And dudes are just walking straight into a dead bot. Hot. What is going on here? This place feels like the physical embodiment of a brain aneurysm. Oh. The fuck, Dr. Ratio's fucking huge.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base model.
Okay.
And tell me about the tour.
Hello! Welcome to the Golden Hour base model. I am an Oak Soldier. I will be here to guide you through the tour of the base mall.
This dude, the way this dude's talking, as if he's like, it's like some girls like sucking him off like while he's trying to talk. He just goes, "I'm the base model."
Model, happy to be of service. Generating guide. Please wait patient.
And now stuttering.
Found the nearest check-in spot. Please look behind me. A capsule machine model.
I'm laughing because that sounded like that dude was giving some good ass head. Oh man.
What's up with that?
What the hell?
The family's toys are trying to frame me? I didn't do a thing to it, Doc. You've got to be my witness.
I saw
nothing.
Oh, capsule machine. There's no mechanism on the floor. Could there be one at the top? Doctor, do me a favor. So, I was right. These models have interiors that look exactly like the real buildings. The only difference is that no one lives in them. Funny that Sunday puts a miniature that makes him seem like a giant by comparison, right where he can see it first thing in the morning. Insecure much?
I hate that word, insecure. People be using that for everything.
Feeling lucky. No dirty tricks.
May as well kill them all. Stand still.
Eternal.
Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Bro, Avengers actually like really good.
Oh, one of the fragments flew upstairs. I don't need to use the pinball machine to flick myself up there. But it's tough. Oh, great. There's another pinball machine base here. And it's empty too. Doc! I'll need your brain power again.
There's no need to yell. I can hear you. The pinball machine must be hidden somewhere in the hall. Like the arch. Wait here, and I'll be back in a minute.
Oh, am I gonna play Dr. Asia now?
Finally, a moment of peace.
Dr. Asia really does not like Avengerian.
For the theater of the mediocre. That's it. Pleasant moments of solitude are always fleeting.
Dude really tried to ambush me. What the hell? This is such an interesting sequence.
Thanks, Doc.
Thank you. I've got to go around.
Oh, Horatio, you should come in here and take a look. The view here is breathtaking. Honestly, you could easily squash me with just a pinch.
You probably shouldn't put that idea in his head.
If that is your wish, I will do so without a moment's hesitation.
All done. Piece of cake.
Really?
And the joyous tour of Toy City has come to an end. Makes me feel sad. Penacony isn't all bad, right? I'll use this interesting experience as a talking point at the poker table.
Oh, fuck. Let me do that. And the bromance continues.
It's a pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled. Are you?
Yeah. Only I believe he's the one who should be prepared to face me.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear. There are only two kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people. Benefit or fear.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Did you ever think that?
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead, and I'll help him find the murderer. He can't do it due to his status and position, but I can. And that's benefit.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction? The IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger whom you accused previously?
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman. We need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plans. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky. She could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an interrogation, but a secret negotiation.
Okay. So you think, so who could the rat be? Well, we've only met Sunday and Robin. We haven't met anyone else in the family, so it'd be interesting if that actually was the case.
We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, if the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to zero, well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
That is not this dude, bro. Aventuring is like the best advertisement for gacha games. This dude's like, just go all in, go for it. The chance isn't zero, so you should go all in, right?
It seems my puzzles are too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character. I imagine this knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Yes. The doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family. I have come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage. But there's one thing I must ask you. That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person and put yourself in a situation where you shouldn't be, witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious?
What are you talking about? Dude is smiling.
If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
No, you weren't mistaken. For depravity is creeping in around you. Well, there's no need for us to be evasive. Let's talk about your sister. Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing anymore. Who could be responsible for this? Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion.
I'm sorry, I'm just really engaged in this right now.
Your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your sister's death. You're feeling anxious because you're out on a limb. But don't worry, I'm on your side.
This dude's on everybody's side. Let's keep it real.
Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't incur any loss from this. I just want to reclaim what is mine. My liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and
the box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one. For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Of course.
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house. I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No room for negotiation?
Please, don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
So what the fuck is the cornerstone?
You compromised quicker
Am I
than
an idiot? I feel like I'm an idiot.
Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money, but before that, I want you to tell me. The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for, what exactly is stored in it? Oh, triple-faced soul. Please
What the what?
sear his
What kind of black magic is he doing right now?
hot iron, so that he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
You just split a spell out of Aventurine?
What have you done?
Under the light of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf. Next, you have 113 seconds to prove your innocence and gain my trust.
Wow. This dude, he has little over, what, he has like a little less than 2 minutes. Why 113? Why not just 2 minutes? But whatever.
And if I refuse to answer?
Then you don't have his trust.
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you. Question. Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
Okay.
What a simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty.
Which is funny, because he yaps the most, honestly.
To the family when you entered Penacony.
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Yes.
What the?
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion, encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
Yes. You even know about that?
Do the Avgins have any ability to read, tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind?
No. Does it matter?
Okay.
Do you love your family more than yourself?
That's an odd question.
Yes.
All the Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
No.
No.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Perhaps.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
I don't know.
Don't know. Wow.
Now, the final question.
With how much he talks about bringing down the family, that's actually
Can you
surprising.
swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
Oh, did it just end? No, no.
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
Wow. What's up with Dr. Ratio? It's not there.
Are these what you're looking for? Since you came as promised, learned doctor, does this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
What makes you think you can convince me?
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that, besides the family, no other faction is willing to share such information.
Yeah. So is it publicly known that like we have a Stellaron in our body?
What do you need?
Or is that like a well-kept secret?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered. Was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it.
That's
the
a
box
ratio.
containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
So it wasn't his.
The golden stone. Its color and glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance. And this golden statue is also known as Topaz, not Adventurine, and it belongs to Topaz.
So why the hell does he have Aventurine's or Topaz's cornerstone?
To confront him.
Well, Topaz just straight up just gave him his cornerstone.
I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
I see. This bag. Mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels. disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep leading to a total loss.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation.
What I feel like this is set up. Like Dr. Ratio is doing a triple agent type thing.
It's all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Ratio, you wretch.
Finally shown your true colors, huh? Oh, and just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live. Treasure your remaining time.
This dude's like, yeah, you're going to die.
Savor the delectable aftertaste of defeat.
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly.
What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? Is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent, but I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the Eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of doom.
This man just got handed his death sentence.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
I indeed
Shit's getting
do need
real.
a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
No, this man just got played. Or Dr. Ratio's doing a triple A. Is that Black Swan?
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation.
They've been showing that bird a lot. I feel like that has something to do with Black Swan. Because if you remember in that animated video, Black Swan was like turning into like birds or something with when she was fucking with Akron.
It's an outright execution.
I'm just throwing shit out.
Why would I do that, Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
You Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Kakavasha! Where did you go?
Okay, now we're delving back into his backstory again.
Injured? I got it back, sister. You went to look for them? That's too dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again, okay?
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won.
Won? What happened exactly? Tell me.
I made a bet with them. The two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won. They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Of course. Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you.
Who the fuck is Gaiathra Triclops or Fenge Bueo? So where the fuck that is?
That's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only family.
I'm sorry, sister. I thought you'd be happy. Because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time.
It is important. But not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we all Avgin have.
Oh yeah, I figured like that's their god. But it's like who like what kind of god? Like that's what I'm saying. Like is it an eon of some kind of path? That's just what I'm thinking.
You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. All right? Listen to me and swear to Gaiathra Triclops.
Okay. We'll swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth. But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings. And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath, until the moment she closed her eyes. Sister, everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
That's actually that's actually a real ass like thought process. I feel like a lot of people actually do think about that when it comes to like religion.
Excuse me. I can't seem to find any information on this artist in the Iris family archives.
I'll be right back. I gotta take a fat
Photo
piss.
provided also doesn't show any matches.
NPC got a gat? Goddamn, bro. You are horny.
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask, what kind of traces do people leave when they enter a dream?
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the screening of any data anomalies. Immediate action will be taken once any illegal behavior is detected. I apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound family. We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Looks like nothing can be found here.
At least we know who to look for next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss Robin doing fine? We are looking forward to her performance.
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin? The preparations for the Charmony Festival have been proceeding smoothly, so I guess things are pretty good. I believe she will be able to put on a spectacular show for all of you.
I see. So I like what Himiko is doing. She's planting the seeds of doubt.
I'm sure. Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised. But that Miss Firefly is truly mysterious. There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering the planet. She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
Not the Cellar. I'd say the Garden Recollection.
Keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive effortlessly, a fact proven to us by Black Swan. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the Dreamscape Hotel's seal. According to the scene witnessed by him, it is likely that they are behind Miss Firefly's case.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters. Both are possible, but what about the IPC? Since they want Penacony all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
Who are you guys?
Huh? What's happening?
The Bravo team
What the fuck?
has arrived at their designated position.
Oh god, is it Topaz's fanboys again?
Evacuation operation.
God, it's Topaz's fan club, isn't it?
Armed evacuation? Boss, aren't you drunk? What do you know? It's more efficient this way. Just don't let the director find out. Act first, report later. Understood?
Help! Help me! I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball! I don't want my name on the department's major disciplinary notice!
Hey, check it out! That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Bellabog?
Yep, I know these guys.
The IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of evacuation to the designated safe zones, or compulsory measures will be enforced.
Oh, it's her herself.
You lot. You've been told not to drink during work hours.
Yeah, wow, it's the woman herself. What the hell? Why is she here?
Take him back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be written.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Now, if we want to talk about Gyats, we got ourselves one right here. Bro, Topaz is my most wanted rerun character. I'm waiting for it to. I was so nervous about Topaz being on this banner because I was like, I'm gonna go fucking broke. But I'm like, nah, we're good. Topaz isn't on this banner. She was probably being 2.2, so that's fine.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. Aventurine has told me a lot about your happenings. Huh? It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me before taking any action. Yes. All right. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now. Only Aventurine, who carries an invitation, is allowed to attend the banquet. An entourage like us, we can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
No wonder Aventurine's scrambling to partner up with someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not? Let me know if you need anything outside the dreamscape. The IPC always treats its partners well.
Thank you, Miss Topaz. We're on our way to the Hounds to verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and talk to them? They don't take the spotlight off me. Being constantly stared at is really uncomfortable.
No, let's talk to Topaz. What's up, girl?
How does it feel to be in business with Aventurine? I bet you're not used to it.
This dude has the word
That's
sus
just
tattooed on his
style.
forehead.
All or nothing is his mantra. He's always cozying up to his clients while egging them on to undertake some dangerous
Bro,
assignment
you
with him.
need to chill out, bro. She's not real. I hope you know that, bro.
I won't comment further.
You need to chill the fuck out.
But Aventurine's luck has always been good. He's always closed all his cases without a hitch and basically never lost a gamble. Which is why, on the issue of retaking Penacony, I'm watching with keen interest. Of course. It's business after all. What's important is where you're seated at the table. As for the two cases, apologies, but I don't have much info on them either. All I can do is ask you to keep digging for more details.
Fair enough.
We're carrying out our captain's orders. What do you want?
Where's your captain?
We made a mistake last time, and we're working hard to rectify it now. We don't have time for anything else. Surveilling the IPC executive Topaz, ensuring that she stays put at the Reverie Hotel during her time on Penacony. We've got the right one this time.
So that's it. They were the pair who were after Firefly at the time.
Remember me?
It's you again. Back for more trouble? We're not afraid of you this time.
Well, spit it out. Stop bothering us if you've nothing important.
So you know each other. Why do you keep running into people you've beaten up before?
I didn't beat them up.
That's right. We're investigating a murder for the family. Can we speak to your captain about the case?
Bro, she wouldn't look at a lot of us. She wouldn't look at me either. Don't worry, you're not alone there.
Hey! The security officer instructed everyone to shut their traps before he returned from Dream's Edge. What murder? You'd better stop spouting nonsense.
Yeah, that's right. We have nothing to report.
That's right.
Looks like they're not going to cooperate. But they did at least tell us that the captain is at Dream's Edge.
Why don't we just look for the security officer then? It's probably Gallagher, the one he mentioned, right?
Yeah, Mr. Blowjob. Whoops.
Gallagher. Where could he be?
constructing dreams is something sacred. Apologies. The Bloodhound family is running an investigation up ahead. No unauthorized personnel allowed. Hold on a minute. I think I've seen you before. The gray-haired one.
How much trouble have you stirred up exactly on Penacony?
Look, it ain't me, aight? Trouble just finds me. I'm the good guy here.
Not possible. It was you the last time, yelling about some clockwork friendship while beating me up with that silver-haired girl.
Bruh, I never touched you.
I'm not letting you get by this time. Please leave, or I'll have to get on my knees and beg you.
Huh? What kind of heinous crime have you committed now?
Hold on, sir. We have documents authorized by the family that would aid your investigation. If it wouldn't trouble you, could we see this, Mr. Gallagher?
Who exactly is this Gallagher you keep talking about? There've been a few people mentioning this name.
He didn't send you all here?
It was the security officer who dispatched us. That's all I can divulge.
He'll do. He's the one we've been looking for.
Sorry, no can do. The boss said that since it's a matter of the family's reputation, no one's allowed through. Everyone, please leave. There's really no need for us to make things difficult for each other, right?
We're really sorry for troubling you. Let's think of another way.
Another way. That's it! Didn't they say something about that? What was it? Clockwork? That got this guy to change his mind?
Oh yeah, I fiddled with his brain.
Can you perform it again? That, clocky magic. It's not bad if we're resolving a misunderstanding. Please?
Hey, Marge.
Sorry, no can do. The boss, everyone, please leave.
Better put in a good mood. I have to put him in a good mood. Cool.
Let me see what time it is now. Whoa, it's this time already. What? Time to clock out. And no one's gonna stop me.
What the hell? He was like, yo, my 9 to 5 is over. I'm gone.
What?
Well, there's your clocky magic.
This clockwork trick of yours, it's kinda dangerous.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I don't like to use it.
At least he won't be getting in our way again. Let's go find that Gallagher and ask him the intricacies of the case.
I was wondering what all the commotion was. Huh. Oh, it's you guys. Welcome. Since you made it here, what can I do for you?
Hello, Mr. Gallagher, sir. Judging from your tone, it sounds like you were expecting us.
Miss Himiko, you're too polite. There's no need to call me sir.
Mr. Gallagher, you even know my name.
Of course I do. You folks are from the legendary Astral Express and honorable guests of the Watchmaker.
It's kind of his job to know this shit.
I had an encounter with this gentleman in the golden hour. I remember that little silver-haired girl was there too.
You think this guy sounds like Sampo?
I'm sorry for what happened to that kid.
Nah, he sounds way too gruff. I can kind of see it. I can kind of hear it if like Sampo was like smoking for 60 years.
This is also the reason why we've come to visit you, Mr. Gallagher. The Express can't just overlook the death of that child. So we've decided to help the family get to the bottom of it, in the hopes of getting justice for her.
The Nameless involved with the family. What an unpredictable twist of fate.
Why? What's wrong with the family?
It's nothing. On Penacony, everyone loves the family. No matter how much one resists the beautiful dream, when the time comes, they too will find it hard to let go. Who wants to leave a warm nest? Just idiots, little kids, and inebriated fools.
Mr. Gallagher seems to be getting at something.
You got it wrong. I'm not. You want to discuss the case? Sure. Come with me. This is not a good place to talk.
Seems he is getting at something. Bro, we're just going everywhere. So we're to Aventuring, now we're here, now we're going somewhere else.
Even after that chilling tragedy, this dream is still...
Okay, now we're here, I guess.
Other than the family of the Harmony, it's hard to imagine any other power in the universe that could sustain a building of such magnitude.
The family itself is a huge, perfect building. Like a living idol. Each member of the family sees themselves as a piece of the divine puzzle, revolving around a singular core and a shared ideal. Under their command, they loyally fulfill their roles, offering themselves while also receiving sustenance in return.
Interesting analogy. Perhaps that's why Penacony's beautiful dream has persisted for so long.
But the human body has its limits, and so does the Divine's.
That doesn't sound like the kind of comment a Galaxy Ranger would make.
Just pointing out the facts. Mr. Yang will definitely have a better sense of what's going on than I do.
Why do you say that, Miss Acheron?
The beautiful dream is crumbling. But not because of a particular eon, a particular faction, or a particular visitor. Its collapse stems from a certain inevitability of human nature. The family refuses to acknowledge this, and it has ultimately backfired and become a catalyst. As people immerse their souls in the dreamscape, where consequences and pain cease to exist, and only ease and pleasure prevail, they draw closer and closer to necrosis. Regardless of the perceived bliss, death looms as the inevitable conclusion. Also, this necrosis will diffuse and spread. One piece of the puzzle's mutation will eventually cause the entire building to shake, break, and crumble.
In the end, the dreams that people built in the name of freedom became the cage that imprisoned them. I'm sure you've gained a lot from this trip, Miss Acheron. Are you willing to share your findings with me?
Of course. That's if I remember.
Why is her memory so trash?
Don't mind me. It's just a habit. Owing to events in the past, I've become easily forgetful. It's only when this sword is unsheathed that those hazy memories start to become clearer.
Take your time.
That should do it. I vividly remember everything that occurred on Penacony. Ask away.
Okay.
The moment of daybreak. I've heard that's where the Dawn Factory, which processes the foundation of the dreamscape, is located.
Behind the dreamscape's song and dance stand many imagination factories. Workers create all kinds of whimsical works day in and day out in their dreams. Then they return to reality and sleep on a narrow bed in a room. A far cry from luxury. They say it will suffice. Experiencing the bizarre and motley dreamscape is the best reward. There I encountered a young woman who had just come of age. The perfect time to indulge in beautiful dreams. Her greatest wish was to one day move to the golden hour and see the magnificent garments she had woven with her own hands.
For certain reasons, her wish was difficult to fulfill. But I managed to bring her a garment.
Okay. Blue hour.
I hear the blue hour is very romantic. Do you have any tales to share?
Perhaps Mr. Yang has heard. There is a large boat called the Eventide, anchored along the Sea of Dreams, where soft music and dancing persist endlessly every night. I ran into a wizened lady there. She was at the dock, waiting for her long-departed lover to return. Waiting for countless hours within time that stood still. In the humid sea breeze, she spoke of her own youth. Like many who desired wealth and love, they came to Penacony to pursue their dreams. Alas, her lover's consciousness was lost in the dark depths of the Sea of Dreams. Finally,
all right, bro.
She suggested we continue our conversation.
I'm probably gonna see this dude to the end, so I'm gonna be streaming for like probably another 3 hours, depending on how long this is. But go get your sleep, bro.
But she never said anything.
Don't say it. I'm not gonna look at it.
Absent-mindedly gazing at the horizon.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Finally, we retreated to the beach.
If I rage, you'll see it in the like a clip or a YouTube short.
This is what I've seen and heard along the way. Someone once said to me, Penacony wasn't like this a long time ago. Nor should it be. I've traveled through the reality and dreamscape of the planet of festivities. Watched the tides of night rise and fall when time stopped for people. Where the spirits of the rich and impoverished remain forever fixed on their own scales. This is why I think the collapse of the beautiful dream is inevitable.
Okay.
There might be a way to change everything.
Perhaps. But if this is indeed the world that people desire, if this is precisely why life chooses to slumber, should we still seek to change it?
Why is her text red? I don't get it.
Miss Acheron, now it's my turn to share a story with you. There was a man from my homeland who, at a time when the world was grappling with deep, unhealable pain, made a choice. He wove together the dreams of everyone in the world, linking people's dreamscapes, and shouldered this burden himself. From this, he created a giant, a spiritual atom. And since that moment, the giant stood between heaven and earth, becoming the pillar of the world.
What is this music? Why is this sad-ass depressing music?
Price, those who found it hard to move forward, who could not advance, forever lost their future. They slumbered in a dream, devoid of disaster and pain, living out their days peacefully in the man's created utopia.
I am hungry as shit though, so I'm about to order some food.
Of those people who wished not to awaken, that this spiritual atom became unbreakable.
Ooh, this music. Ooh. My bad. I'm just ordering food. I'm fucking hungry. All right, my bad. I'm back. Oh, that's what pissed you off? The fight with the Venturine? Is it the fight itself, or was it like what happened in the fight?
And yet, you stand here right now. Which also means that man failed.
Because people must always move towards the future. Even if human weaknesses make them pause when they truly cannot move forward, humanity will eventually seek a way to save itself. And that man, he was never a failure. Like everyone in that
Is it like some Honkai Impact 3 references?
The possibilities of human nature.
Because I swear Welt is from Honkai Impact 3.
He was the sun chaser of legend, soaring.
Oh, Icarus. He's talking about Icarus.
Embracing his final victory with he ascended to heights uncharted, only to come face to face with the sun, a place not visited by anyone before. His wings would melt because of it, only for him to fall into the sea. And after that, countless others would surpass him, soaring to even greater heights.
A fitting metaphor for the Nameless's trailblazing spirit. Thank you, Mr. Yang. I know what you wish to confirm. The universe has innumerable similar, yet different worlds. In these worlds, there are innumerable people who look alike, yet don't. I, too, have embarked on journeys, encountering old friends with familiar faces on different worlds, witnessing their destinies follow paths similar to mine. So I will tell you, even if not completely similar, the story you just told, it overlaps with my past. And within that abyssal dream, I ended that man's life. Alone.
Wow, okay.
I'm not who you think I am. Nor will my home be as fortunate as your world.
I am sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind, so long as I can alleviate your suspicions.
There's something I still wish to know, Miss Acheron. Under that representation of the hunt, exactly what sort of power is it that has motivated your solitary journey thus far?
Mr. Yang, before answering that question, I wish to continue the previous topic. I like your analogy very much. Indeed, birds are born to fly. But in a distant past, their ancestors could only gaze at the sky in envy. They saw that faraway ray of light from above the heavens, piercing through the clouds and blanketing the earth. And so, time and time again, generation after generation, the birds spread their wings and took to the sky, attempting to touch its ceiling, all because the sun was there. Then, what if the last bird finally soars into the sky, only to realize that the end of the light is not the sun, but darkness?
We're just speaking a shit ton of metaphors.
Why, exactly, do we even walk towards the light?
Because scary thing, because the dark is scary. That's why.
Long time no see. Having fun on Penacony? Acheron?
And who is this now?
This voice, it's not Constance. Could it be her companion?
Though I don't know exactly what you are, or what you're up to.
Wait, is this Boot Hill? He sounds very cowboyish. Is this Boot Hill?
My bullets will find you. Until then, you best find a casket store on Penacony and ask the owner to reserve a good quality casket for you, imposter.
Imposter. Solid.
Imposter? I see. She gave my whereabouts to someone who's tracking Acheron too. Who are you?
Huh? Did I make a mistake? Who the heck are you?
I'm the Garden of Recollection's memo keeper.
Not bad. This is the kind of tough challenge I like. You that imposter's bodyguard? Never mind. It's fine. I'll leave a round for you. So get that forehead clean and wait for me.
I don't know what you're talking about, but you know Acheron, the Galaxy Ranger, yes? I have something to ask you.
Are you asking me to write your will? Sure. Go ahead.
Bro, what? Why does this guy have such beef with Acheron?
Not quite. I only want to ask, how exactly did she become a Galaxy Ranger? She's clearly not a path strider of the Hunt, but you are, aren't you? Tell me, what's Acheron's deal?
Sure. Heck, never thought I'd come across an ally. What a stroke of luck. Oh, well. I'll be on Penacony soon. Memo keeper. Go buy a bottle of his Donna's White Oak and warm it up. And I'll raise a glass to you. That lady's passed. Well, nobody knows. But if all you want is a simple answer, sure. You best get a chair and take a seat. That woman, named Acheron, is an emanator who should not exist.
She's an emanator who shouldn't exist. So which path does she follow?
You look pale. Or is that also part of your act?
I didn't think you'd have the nerve to show yourself.
I thought this was exactly what you wanted. After all, I faithfully fulfilled my duties as you instructed. Just tell me if you can't hold on any longer.
So, the genius of the Council of Mundanites wants to be my Undertaker now. My, what an honor.
Yes, and I'm pretty sure the people at the Strategic Investment Department would love to be notified of your death in due time. But let's not forget, you won't be seeing them, because I'm the manager of this task.
Great. Then tell your people that Aventurine is ready to go in 17 system hours.
Oh, you've got a lot of nerve. How exactly do you plan on completing your task while your hands are tied by the harmony?
My conversation with Sunday convinced me that there's a traitor in the family, and that they hold the secrets of Penacony. So, I took the opportunity to set everything in motion. I even managed to recover the gift money. Things haven't gone this smoothly since I walked through the doors of the Reverie. Now I'm only one step away from victory.
Wow, even when he's sentenced to death, this dude still has some confidence. You gotta love that.
Sounds like a very elaborate way of saying that you failed.
That's all I can say. Have you forgotten, Doctor? You betrayed me. Go. Do what you must. I look forward to the sight of the IPC fleet surrounding Penacony. You've achieved what you desired, haven't you?
That's true, but what's your plan? Did you conceal an orbital support beacon in that gift money bag?
Well, who knows? Maybe that's why I'm handing out cash even when I'm about to bite the dust.
You are indeed a gambler. An insane one at that.
Alright, no worries, bro. Go get your sleep. I'll see you whenever. Go get your sleep, bro.
Maybe I am.
Fine. Here, take this. Open it when you're on your last legs. You'll thank me.
What's this? Medical advice?
No, wow. Okay, Batman.
You catch on pretty fast, Doctor. Asking me to solve a case without giving a single clue. How typical of you, you wing-headed scoundrel. But the way you're all on edge about that stowaway, it's just as I guessed it would be.
Is Firefly the traitor?
As for now, let the rain of wealth from the IPC fall evenly on everyone.
Oh, well, this is an effect.
Would you be willing to support my performance? Wow, how fabulous! But why would you give such a wonderful gift to a random stranger like me?
Well, you
That's incredibly kind of you. Thank you so much, sir.
Sure thing. Oh, by the way, do you...
Death? That's...
Oh, you see, I'm a tabloid reporter collecting ghost stories in Penacony. As you know, the more chilling the stories, the more...
Well, if you're up for some gossip, it's not about death, but it was like they were in some sort of coma. Nobody knows what caused it, but luckily the customer eventually regained consciousness. Well, all customers are under the protection of the family, after all.
Thank you. Unexplained coma. That's actually what happens to your body if your brain dies in a dream. But unfortunately, the customer ended up waking up in the end. I can feel something inside my head. Is the harmony starting to kick in?
The world has truly lost its way. You. Wait. I get it now. This is some sort of prank show, right? You must have some cameras set up around here to film yourself doing good deeds, right? You youngsters are always looking for a quick way to get an audience. But you know what? A truly great show never comes easy.
Are you so up your ass,
Great
man?
show will start soon, old man. But before that, I need to ask you something. Do you know where I...
Ah, I see. Another fearless youngster looking for death. Huh? Death? Not even remotely innovative. I bought it from Dr. Edward. He claimed the effects were awful. First, some monster covered it.
Is that all?
Yeah, what else can you expect? Don't...
What a joke. What, a monster covered in eyes? That sounds like the memory zone meme. But buildings and lights... I don't think those have anything to do with death. Well, that whole dream bubble was probably created using rumors and gossip. The disturbing voice in my head. It's getting closer.
She's really going through it.
Sip of liquor. A blissful reprieve. Oh? Or are you just...
You really shouldn't drink so much Soul Glad, my friend.
Oh?
The devil of...
They...
Yeah. Does everyone have to go through so much torment before joining the family? Darn it. Now I just want to dig out my brain and use it as evidence.
Yeah, I don't know how well that'd work out for you.
Take care, my friend. If you ever... You don't look good, my friend.
That won't be necessary.
God, you sound like you're adventuring, my friend.
But thank you all.
All right, then. If you ever need help, don't hesitate to reach out.
Well, actually...
Stowaways?
All right. What was I even thinking? Family would never share intel with the IPC.
You want to talk to me? Sure.
I'm flattered. I'm no prince. How did your boss talk you out?
Well, she simply... I thought about it.
Guess she's...
Yeah, Sunzet's really going through it.
Were you wanting to talk... Is this?
Yes, it's...
Is this for real?
No, it's not much.
Oh, he's an intelligent...
Hey. The Devil of Soul Glad, Dangers in the Dream, and Nightmare Ghosts.
Remember what I said. You Sigonians are better off hiding in the sewers.
Oh God, it's Sparkle.
Look at you, snooping around and sticking your nose everywhere. Is the smell of death so enticing, my fine fellow?
Oh, it's you, masked fool. I should have guessed it. You're the imposter who appeared on TV after Robin's death, right?
I heard you got caught by the family. I gave you a clear clue. Befriend a mute. Simple and straightforward, you know? And what did you do? You messed it up and ended up as their prisoner. I told you to make friends with a mute, not become one yourself. You really let me down.
What do you mean?
You know better than I do. Who watched the little songbird that couldn't sing perish right before their eyes? You did, Blondie.
No, I mean... What did you mean by becoming one myself?
Well, it means you'll soon end up like her, unable to speak ever again. But it's a good thing if you ask me, because...
Because I'm getting closer to the truth, right?
Oh?
Why else do you think I'm handing out cheap trinkets all over the streets, fool? All part of the act. fool's bait. The more pathetic I seem, the more likely you'll come sniffing around. So, now that I've drawn you out, will you reward me with an answer for my efforts?
Why should I help you?
Don't you want to see Penacony descend into chaos? Well, I can make that happen. I just need an answer to one question. Back then, when you asked me to find a mute, did you really mean Robin?
Who is this bird that's following us?
And what if I say no?
Then I'll thank you. Oh, the word no has never sounded so pleasing.
Well done. I admit I underestimated you, but what difference would it make? Let me tell you something. There were 2 mutes, but one is dead now, and the other, though he's still in Penacony, I'm afraid you'll never find him again.
Who's the other me? Is it us?
Now I'm completely sure that I was on the right track from the beginning and never strayed, fool. Right now, there are only 2 things missing from my grasp. The meaning behind the truth, and the means to expose it.
How impressive. That's quite a fancy way of saying I haven't learned anything so far.
Not exactly. I've gathered enough clues to prove its existence, and that's enough for me. As for the answers to my questions, I'll find them within 16 system hours.
Oh, really? Only 16 system hours? Well, let me lend you a hand. Here you go. This is my precious, mutually assured distraction button, and I have one just like it. When either of us presses it, the other and the whole of Penacony will go up in smoke. If you're really so desperate for the IPC to take over Penacony, blowing up the chessboard isn't a bad idea. Start from scratch. That's where the IPC excels, right? Just press the button when you're at your wit's end. And of course, feel free to reach out to me for my hospice care too.
I'm like trying to figure out what
Oh, deadly button.
the other mutes. Is it
I
us?
guess the family didn't
Like the
take your
MC?
threat seriously at all. Otherwise, how
Or is it
on
Firefly?
earth did you manage to bring it in here?
I have my own ways. That's all you need to know.
Well, I'm afraid I'll have to decline your offer. Who knows if your little gadget will actually work.
Ooh, my food's
By
here.
the way, I have no plans to search for the other mute friend you speak of, but it's good to hear that he's still here in Penacony. I'll handle the rest myself. I'll orchestrate a grand finale for the downfall of the family. And at the climax, the walls will crumble, people will wake up, and those who couldn't speak will find their voices again. When that time comes, go ahead, press the button, light up the sky with a magnificent fireworks display for me. Catch you later, fool.
You're still talking big, but sure, if that happens, I'll stay true to my word. Just don't let me down now, okay?
I'm like, Avenger is like, I'm like this on the scale with him. Like, I don't know. I'm like, I'm tipping this way, then I'm tipping this way, I'm tipping this way. Like, I'm just. But one thing is clear: he really wants to see Penacony burn.
So, number 35, you're back. Like your new lucky charm?
Can a commodity code really be considered a lucky charm?
Silence! I didn't give you permission. The guys in black didn't say much, so I've no idea what you did to save your skin in that massacre back in the day. But I figured you must have had good luck, so I bought you. From now on, you and your good luck are my assets. Are we clear? Your first task is simple. In addition to you, I've purchased 34 other slaves. Go and play a game with them. You came out alive after 2 days. It proves that you are the real deal.
You're insane.
Testing out if you're a good product.
Aren't you worried that the money you spent on me will go to waste?
I've got stacks on stacks, Blondie. The slave market is never short of self-righteous brats like you. But you look good, and that's why many customers are betting their fortunes on a scrawny brat like you. So go along now and don't let your master down.
How much did you spend?
What?
My price.
Huh. You really want to know? Well, it was 60 tanba. No more, no less.
I'll take my chances. 30 tanba. If I come back alive, you'll give me 30 tanba. Deal?
Are you trying to strike a bet with me? Oh, you've got some guts. Yeah, sorry, but that won't do. Don't forget your place, slave. You're not qualified to be at the table. You're just a chip. A life thrown away in someone else's hands. Either you come back with more chips for your master, or you never come back. It's all or nothing. Don't embarrass me, my lucky hound.
What the fuck, bro?
What brings you here, Gallagher?
Some friends from the old days. Do you have a moment to spare, Siobhan?
Oh, I have the whole day to spare. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dream Jolt Hostel.
Is this actually an NPC? That's like the most decked out NPC. Like, that's actually a fresh looking NPC.
This bar offers a wide variety of drinks, but we draw the line at Soul Glad. Why settle for ordinary when you can experience extraordinary? What would you like to drink? I'll whip it up for you.
Oh, look! A lady as cool as Serval.
I think she is Serval. She does give that same vibe.
Who's Serval? Will you, introduce me to her? Huh?
Oops. She's heard us.
Just spare them, my esteemed bartender. I'll take over the bar today. I'm getting up there in age, and I need some practice before I forget the skills that used to put food on my table. Where did you stash the ingredients?
They're all under the counter. Since our guests have traveled from afar, shouldn't you whip up some special drinks?
That's exactly what I had in mind. Hey, my friends, do me a favor. Go around the bar and bring me any ingredients you fancy. The discussion might take quite some time, so I'll prepare some
In the bar? But aren't all the ingredients right there on the counter?
Why, we're in a dream, my lovely lady. You can help yourself to anything if you wish for it. Comfort, hunger, confusion, or even boredom. It's all within reach, right at your fingertips.
Oh, did you hear that? She just called me my lovely lady.
Even in reality, mixing drinks is more than just throwing ingredients.
Let's not cream our pants here.
A bartender needs to capture the bar's atmosphere. master technique, and spin a tale of mystery and anticipation.
Only then can a perfect drink crafted with a customer's life story be created.
In other words, what you get from your drink is down to luck, so don't overthink it.
Holy shit, this is so long. Alright, I think I'm actually gonna end it here. This has been going on for a while. I'm actually getting tired. So I think I'm gonna end it here. This is going on for... Holy crap. It's been 3 hours. Either, I don't want it to end either. I'm also hungry. No, fuck it, I'll keep going. Just give me 2 seconds though, because I'm hungry as shit. Oh no, I still have 3 more quests. Oh no, yeah, no, I'm ending it here. I'll stream the last part tomorrow, for the next half tomorrow. But yeah, no, I'm ending it here. Still have 3 more missions to do. Fuck that. I'm gonna end it here. I shall continue tomorrow and finish the end of 2.1. Oh my god. I shall see you then.